Hi, hi, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hello, hello. Wait, it already start? I was testing things. Yeah, I guess it's already start. If you are watching, please type something in the chat. Because currently, uh, currently my YouTube is broken. Don't know why. Probably need to restart my computer, but I already have everything set up. So yeah. And I'm also uploading a new video. So yeah, not gonna restart the stream. So let's just get on with it. Let's go. Tonight we are hanging out in Brandis. Nice. So if you guys want to come and hang out and talk about the lion, the new lion that is coming out, which is this one. What is it? What is it? Yeah, Javid. It's here. It's here. Wow. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, you can type it here and we can discuss it together. Otherwise, in a couple of minutes, my new video gonna come out and you guys can all watch it together. Hello, can't wait for the lion. Hi, lovely bones. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I also cannot wait for the lion. Wow, the lion. It's insane. Looking at his skill, he is great. Like everything that deals damage based on the enemy's maximum HP is always gonna be strong. Always. Because no matter how strong the enemy gets, like your strength will follow the enemy's HP. The stronger they are, the more damage you're gonna deal to them. Hi, Veniru, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. What god is he again? I can't remember. Is it Shamis? Yeah, it's Shamash. So I don't know. Let's read the thing together. Let's see. What is it? What is it? Yeah, it's here. Let's go. Yeah, that's it. So I have here the Wikipedia. We have Shamash. So let's read about Shamash here. Shamash is a Mesopotamian sun god. Wow. So he's basically the Mesopotamian version of Prometheus. This is great, actually, because I don't know, like I really love Prometheus, but it's not something that how to say, like it's not something that I'm crazy about if the skill is not supporting my current lineup. So this lion, being another sun god, is is kind of like, you know, replacing my Prometheus, my love to Prometheus. You know, I don't know. I just love the sun god. You know, like Apollo, Prometheus, and this one now Shamash. So was the ancient Mesopotamian sun god, earlier known as Utu. Sumerian sun. He was believed to see everything that happened in the world every day and was therefore responsible for justice and protection of travelers. As a divine judge, he could be associated with the underworld. Additionally, he could serve as the god of divination. Wow. Typically alongside the weather god Adat, while he was universally regarded as one of the primary gods, he was particularly venerated in Sipar and Lars. The moon god Nasin and his wife Ningal were regarded as his parents. Well, yeah, I'm not really an expert in either Mesopotamian god and also the Egyptian god. So all these names are unknown to me. Like they are. I don't know any of them except for this one, Ishtar. Yeah, Ishtar. I think Ishtar is kind of like a Hindu god, I guess. Occasionally, other goddesses such as Mansa, Pinikir, and her sisters too. Oh, he is the first Mesopotamian god in Dislyte. Yeah. No, we already have a couple of Mesopotamian gods. Let's see. We already have a couple. Who are they? Wait. Let's see. We have the Parma. What god is Parma? Parmi, yes, Parmi. This one, Ninsan. Yeah, Ninsan is also Mesopotamian, like Ninsan. Oh wait, this is Indonesian. God, that's okay. Look, Ninsan is also a Mesopotamian goddess. So Parmi. Oh wait, I forgot to change. Yeah. This one, Ninsan. So Parmi is also Mesopotamian. So she is the mother of Gilgamesh. Yeah. So we already have Parmi, which is the Mesopotamian god and goddess. Yeah, Mesopotamian goddess. And now we gonna have the sun god from Mesopotamia. Nice. Definitely going to pull for solid Esper. Yes, exactly. Oh really? I didn't know that at all. Yeah. So Parmi is also Mesopotamian. She is actually the first one. Parmi is the first Mesopotamian goddess in Dislyte. And now we have Shamash. So let's continue reading Shamash. Occasionally other goddesses, Mansa Pinikir could be regarded as his sister Dragadown. Goddess Aya was his wife, and multiple texts describe their daily taking place on a mountain where the sun was believed to set. Among their children were Kitam, the personification of truth, dream deities such as Mamu, as well as the god Isu. Yeah, I don't know any of these names. This name could be used to write the names of many foreign solar deities logographically. Exhibiting the Hurrian. Always focusing on return only of the president alive, figure, blah blah blah. Help protect him and Gala in various versions of the Epic of Gilgamesh. This one I know. Perhaps this hero defeat the monstrous Humbaba in the myth on how yeah, basically he is related to like gods of like all things in the sky, I guess, like the god of moon, dust, dawn, sun, all those things. Yeah. So I don't really know how to say the history of Mesopotamian gods and goddesses. Like I'm more familiar with the Greek gods and goddesses. So yeah, but it's good. Like he is basically another sun god. So that's the only important one. So let's go back to this slide. Let's go. So yeah, really excited with the big cat, the lion. It turns out he is really strong, you know. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the skill set, do type in the chat. Otherwise, in a couple of minutes, wait. Here, I'm gonna show you this one. Yeah, in a couple of minutes, I'm currently uploading a new video. Here, this one. Wait, you cannot see my mouse. Wait. Capture cursor. Yeah, I have the capture cursor. Yeah, it's currently uploading 42%. So wait for it until it uploads. I mostly know mythology from FGO. What is FGO? First God Online. Or what about Hestia? Will she be released the same time as Shamas? Yeah, yeah. Hestia will also get released together with Shamas. Yeah, this is great. She will be released together. This Shamas will come out from the Echo, and this one too. Yes, Hestia also comes from the Echo. So this is great. But the thing is that I'm thinking Hestia is gonna be like underrated. Like she's gonna be the underdog in here. Like people gonna be so hyped about the lion that they basically gonna get taken by surprise by Hestia because her skill set is also not that bad. Her skill set is really good. But the thing is that it got overlapped, like overshadowed by Shama's skill set. Oh my god, this skill set is insane. And with this, I do want to take something, like I do want to make a decision here. Because I don't have that many variation of the legendary espers here. Like basically all the espers that everybody have, Liling, Hyde, Cecilia, Elliot, Abigail, Ashley, all the espers that everybody have, I don't have them. So with the coming of the lion, I do want to take this chance to decide on this one. This one. Wait, not this one. Not this one. This one. Yeah, the flaming echo. So in here, we have several options, like several good options. Oh, Fate Grand Order. FGO is Fate Grand Order. Oh yeah. So I also know Gilgamesh because of Fate Grand Order. So yeah, that's the only Mesopotamian god that I know. I have no idea about the rest of the Mesopotamian gods. Poor her, she got completely overshadowed by the lion. Yeah, exactly. I don't have Hyde nor Cecilia, so you're good on that. Okay. At least we are in the same boat. So yeah, I have several good options here in the Flaming Echo. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I have in mind. So the thing is that I'm not interested in upping Ahmed, Tie, and also Tricky. They are already good as they are right now, without any lessons. So the ones I'm thinking about is this one, Changchi, and then Ashley, and also Embla. So the thing about Embla is that she is really good. She has like the highest damage potential in this game right now, and not many players can use her. So she is great. But the thing is that you need multi-hitters to explode her corrupted shield. So that's something that I don't have because I don't have Yunchuan. I only have Elaine basically to multi-hit. So this is not something that I can go for right now. So I'm gonna skip on that, I guess. Although I'm interested in having Embla someday. And then it comes down to Changchi and Ashley. I'm so blown away by Embla's potential, you won't be disappointed. Exactly. I know how strong an Esper can be. That's the trick. Like, that's probably my, my greatest gift, when playing games. Like, I can see the potential within Espers. I can see the potentials in like characters or items or basically skills and everything, like basically everything that it involves games. Like I can see the potential of something before even having to actually use that thing, like even before trying it out, just by reading the skill set I can already know like which one is OP and which one is not. So, and that's how, if you watch all of my videos, like you can already guess that much. So I already know how like the damage potential of Embla. Like C is the highest damage dealer in the game right now. But the thing is that C is not suitable for my current lineup. So what I do want is either Changji and Ashley. And also Ashley, up until now, she is still also not really relevant in my lineup, but it's gonna change once the lion come out. Because if I do want to play with the lion, I do need to have this Ashley. I need to have Ashley if I want to play with the lion. Because the lion and Ashley paired together is gonna be OP. They both deal maximum HP of the target as damage, and they can both stack. So that's the thing. And Ashley damage start up at the start, like she already have the rainbow bridge, like it's on herself. Like basically, if you deal damage to the enemy when an ally crit triggers a crit within their turn, they deal additional true damage to the enemy. But for the lion, you need to apply the debuff first to the enemy, and then if you attack that enemy, then you will trigger that damage, that percentage HP damage. But if they both combine together, like I expect the lion to also deal like 10% of the enemy's maximum HP as damage with that explosion. What is the skill name? The Judgment Seal. Yes, the Judgment Seal. So the lion Judgment Seal will deal percentage HP damage. What is it? I'm gonna show you in here. If you can read it, yeah. Here, Judgment Seal. When the target inflicted with this debuff takes damage, dealing splash damage to 2 of their teammates randomly. Splash damage is also true damage based on the target's maximum HP. You know. But the thing is that the Judgment Seal is AoE, so you can apply Judgment Seal to all 5 of the enemy espers, and then just basically explode all of them, and it will deal 2 splash damage to random enemy per Judgment Seal. So this is basically, it works exactly the same as Jiangman's Nether Bloom. But the thing is that you only need, like every single hit will trigger this. You know, you don't need to multi-hit to trigger the Judgment Seal. It basically, the moment you inflict this to the enemy, the Judgment Seal, every time they take damage, they will get this. The hell. So yeah, Embla kinda needs R2, and Javid seems has similar kit to Embla. Personally, Ashley was a huge help for me during my early years. I got nothing but good things to say to them. Yeah, exactly. So no, Javid is not really similar to Embla, because Embla before she explode her thing, like where's Embla? Like here's the difference. Like Embla's corrupted seed. What the hell? I cannot even see the top of the text. What the hell? Okay. Anyway, the corrupted seed will only explode if you have maximum, if you reach maximum stacks, or the corrupted seed gets dispelled by the enemy. So it needs another trigger to explode this, like another requirement. But the lion, as long as the target who got inflicted by the Judgment Seal gets attacked, like when the target inflicted with this debuff takes damage, it explodes. And it doesn't mention that the debuff's gonna be gone, so we don't know whether this is gonna be permanently on the enemy or not. If it's gonna stay permanently on the enemy, just like the spark debuffs of Mateo, this is OP. But if it's gone once it explodes, then it's basically a superior version of Embla and Jiangman, because Embla and Jiangman need a couple of turns until their debuffs explode. But this one, you can just explode this straight away. That's the strength of this lion. That's why I'm really excited. Like I'm really excited about this lion. And I that's why I have the this video coming out. You know, it's uploading 61%. So I'm gonna tell you everything about the cat here in detail. But yeah, I have this live stream, so we can just basically have a friendly chat about the lion, so it's not all technical, just like in this video, you know. So Yeah, that's the strength of the lion. Oh my god, this is OP. This lion is OP. Oh, Dislyte just released a new video on their YouTube channel. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, wait. They have new video? Really? Wait. Where is it? Let me check. They have a new video? What is Dislyte? Dislyte. Anniversary video, secrets revealed. Oh, let's watch this together then. Let's go. Yeah, let's just watch this together.
The universe is telling me not to clean my room today.
Right, let's talk later.
Relax.
What is that
No
makeup?
offense, we're not exactly locals. Is there anywhere safe around here for us to stay?
Well, technically, there's nowhere around here that can be defined as safe since everybody's fighting for their lives.
That's the Mr.
We're
Sonica
not
head.
espers.
headgear.
How can we defend ourselves?
Lucky for you, I recently received some interesting gadgets, but
Yeah, relate
what can you
say
offer?
Counter Sonica. Oh
about
my
this?
god. That's Anesidora's briefcase.
She bites.
Fair enough. I'm gonna show you my collection first. What about this?
Seriously, this is literally unplayable.
What about him? She came in yesterday. What about this beauty?
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Well, that's very rude of you.
This boom is a legendary Shimmer Fighter Esper who can make you win a battle without even fighting. In Point War, deployed along with Boom Boom, they can make you reach tier 18 instantly.
What the hell? Wait, what was the item that he mentioned?
Deployed along with who can make. This boom is a legendary Shimmer Fighter.
This boom! Oh my god, really? This boom is playable? Oh my god, I love this, I love this. I mean, they should have released this on April Fools, you know? And the acting is phenomenal. Yes, I love it. I love it. Like the lifeless expression of Tom. Oh my god, that's hit the spot. This boom is a legendary silver fighter Esper. Yes.
Fighter Esper who can
You
make
can
you
make it
win a
into
battle
battle without even fighting. Yes, this is it. This is it. The strongest Esper in the game. Like I always make fun of this boom. You know, when I first started playing Dislyte, I always say it to my friends. You know, like someday the developer gonna come into the game. Just like the GM in any other MMORPG games, like they show up, battle the players, and they gonna use an Esper that we totally have no access at, you know, which is this boom. And I told my friends, you know, like the strongest Esper is this boom. It's basically gonna be God of God. Like I told them that, and really they know that, you know, like they have the same brain as me.
In Point War, deployed along with Boom Boom, they can make you reach tier 18 instantly.
Yeah, deploy with Boom Boom together.
I think you've been doing good lately. Why don't you go work on something more interesting? You're not promoted.
Hello, Espers and Maple.
Hello Espers, it's Tom again.
It's been a year since everyone joined Grandis, and we think it's a perfect timing for us to review your achievements.
Alright, so let's get started.
Clone Wars top 5 most pulled legendary Espers. Okay.
Here are the top 5 most pulled legendary.
Look at that! I don't have height. Most pulled legendary Esper. Top 5 most pulled legendary Espers is height, and I don't have height. Dude. Until now I have no idea what kind of creature this Boom is. This Boom is the girl, right? Boom Boom is the jellyfish one. So yeah, this Boom is a human. But we don't know what kind of god she is. Like I told my friends that this Boom is probably Jesus or something or Buddha. I have none of them, but then the spook is real.
Espers, except for Liling and Tangxuan as beginner Espers. There's actually more Clara than I assumed, and I hope we can all get her to R6 by the end of the year.
No, my Clara is still R4.
Can you guess who the 10 most used legendary Espers are?
Oh no,
If you
no,
guess,
R3.
most of them.
My Clara is R3. So top 10 most used legendary Espers: Liling, Tangxuan, Gabriel, Clara. Now this data is biased, you know. I think I mentioned this in my previous video or my previous live stream. I don't know which live stream, you know. I cannot keep track of all of my live stream on Dislyte. Like I talk a lot whenever it's Dislyte related. But I mentioned in my anniversary video. I mentioned in my anniversary video, Liling and Tangxuan data is biased because every single player will have them. Look at the number, the difference in number. You know, it's 1 billion, and the third one is 400 million. You know, so it's biased because you know. Every players, like when they first started the game, they gonna keep resetting their account until they get the Esper, the Simmer Esper that they want. You know, all those players that keep on, you know, resetting their account until they get the Espers that they want, the Simmer Esper or any legendary. Like basically the players that are looking for a starter Gaius and or maybe Swampin or Nua account. Like they gonna keep on resetting and remaking their account, and that makes the Liling and Tangxuan data biased because this is not accurate. These are all that account, you know. So these are all that account, and that contributes to the usage of Liling and Tangxuan. So you need to always remove Liling and Tangxuan in your data mining, you know, and just use any other Esper aside from Liling and Tangxuan. Because their data is unusable. I thought Gaius will be top 1, to be honest. No, not many players have Gaius. Like, you know, it's the most pulled Esper. So unless everybody have Resonance 6 Gaius by pulling from Echo, it's not really possible for Gaius to be in the top 10. Because the top 10 most pulled Esper gonna be the oldest Esper in the game. Because they have the chance of getting pulled the most by all the older players. Most everyone regards Gaius as very powerful, so I thought he'd be the most used. Here, Gaius at the 5. But no, definitely Gaius is really strong, but he is situational. But Gabriel is what's the word? Eternal, you know. I think I mentioned also in one of my live stream. Oh no, this has become a habit, you know. I mentioned in one of my stream that Gabriel is the strongest defensive support Esper in this game. She is basically the only one Esper that is useful in every single content in the game. That's why this is just basically what is it? Like strengthen my analysis. Like from a very long time ago. Like I already mentioned this a very long time ago. But yeah, that is Gabriel for you. And also Clara. If you saw my videos, like I use Clara for most situations, like because she is very versatile. If you need a healer that you don't know what you are getting into, like you don't know what the enemy is gonna be, then your safest bet is gonna be Clara. Why do you think is the least used legendary Esper? Oh wait, that's kind of a good question. Let's go. Let's go to the Esper list, the Atlas. Let's go. Let's see all the legendary Esper here, and the least used one is definitely gonna be Simmer. So I'm gonna mention the least used one, which is the Simmer, because not many people have them. So the least used one is gonna be Tever or Raven. They are gonna be the least used Esper in this game. Although Raven is the most OP one in this game, you know, not really the most OP, but she is one of the top most OP Esper in this game, Raven, and not many players can know how to use her. You basically don't go all damage to for your Raven. You need some help. The way to build Raven is to give her speed while building her as a bruiser. That's how you build Raven. That's how you make use of Raven. Like, if I ever have an option to choose of Simmer Legendary Esper, the one Esper that I'm gonna pull is definitely Raven. She is the strongest among all the other Simmer. Not mentioning the Swampin and Nua, okay? Like even though Nua and Swampin is really OP, like I'm more interested in pulling Raven compared to them. So yeah, so if we take out the Simmer, because not many players have Simmer, so definitely that's the least used Esper. So among all these Espers here that are non-Simmer, the least used one is gonna be either Fatum Sisters or Lucas. Yeah. No. Fatum Sister, Lucas, Donar. Yeah, they are the least used ones. Yep. Although Lucas, I still see like in a controller team, he is still like a lot of players still use him, but he is really rare to see. So he is one of the least used Esper in this list, you know, among all the legendary ones. Not mentioning the Elaine, okay, the new ones, like definitely their usage data is still not a lot. Like all these new Espers, like if you compare like something like Yamato, he just came out recently, so his usage number is definitely not gonna be that big. So if you base on the database itself, then Yamato is the least used Esper currently. But if you compare it with their lifetime, like, you know how to say, like if this Esper only have like come out like one month, and he has been used for a week within that 1 month, then his usage time is like 25% of his lifetime. So compared to someone like Donar, who came out for like a year and only been used like for a month of his lifetime, so he definitely in the percentage value score lower than Yamato. That's how I based my judgment in deciding which Esper is the least used in this game, you know. But if you compare with the number, definitely Yamato is the least used Esper, because he just came out and nobody used him, you know. So yeah. I've seen some R6 guys on Point War 10, 11. Yeah, but the thing is that it's not from Echo. So when they mention the data there that the top most pulled Esper is not gonna be Gaius, because Gaius came from the puzzle piece, from the one you asked in your club, from your club member to fill up your Gaius. So you're not pulling for Gaius, you are duplicating your Gaius. And in terms of usage, yes, you see a lot of players use Gaius in Point War 10 and 11, but above there, when players start to change to a tank team, they no longer use Gaius. So in a sense that if you compare the player base, half of them use speed team, half of them use tank team, and so within the speed team, not all of them also use Gaius. Okay, so and definitely in the half player base that use the tank team, there is no Gaius over there at all. So yeah, in terms of usage number, Gaius is not always there, but it's still high. It's still high, you know. But you know what Esper that is always gonna be there is Gabriel and Clara, because Gabriel and Clara can fit in both the speed team and also the tank team. You know, you get what I mean? Like how to say, how I judge the usage of the Esper. So yeah, probably Elliot, Tever, Maindina. Yeah, Tever also is one of the least used Esper. But the thing is that in Holo Battle, some people use Elliot. That's why his usage is more in a Holo Battle. So I'm thinking that more players still use Elliot if they need to counter like someone like Jiang Juli in Holo Battle. Some people still use Elliot, but none of them use Fatum Sisters in any way to counter anything, you know. And also the same thing as Donar. Like nowadays, nobody uses Donar to counter anything. Like there is nothing that get countered by Donar. You know, the only thing you use Donar for is to use for your holo defense, but that also nowadays becoming very, very rare. So that's why, and also Lucas is only ever used by someone who is playing with a control team, and in holo battle situation, like you definitely not gonna think about picking your Lucas. So yeah. Other than that, in PvE situation, like Fatum Sister is still useful in PvE, Donar is still useful in Counter Sonica. So yeah, it's really hard to decide like which one is used less compared to the rest. And also the thing that I mentioned just now, like the lifetime of the Esper compared to the time that they are used, definitely the Esper that has been around for a longer time have more usage number compared to the Esper that just come out, you know. So it's kind of biased in that sense for the number base. Hi Vivico Favorite, hi Joel, welcome to the stream. Oh, are Raven and Tabor already reworked? Dislyte announced they will get a rework before, if I'm not mistaken. They kind of get a rework, like Raven has been buffed once. Like her damage, where is it? Yeah, where is it? Yeah, there it is. If an enemy is not buffed, damage plus 30%. That's her buff. Like they buff her with this extra damage, but still nobody used her. Although she is really, really strong. And also Tever, they changed how he works. You know, he can basically explode someone really, really fast. But that's just a one-time hype thing. And because he is very niche, like he is just a single target burst DPS and that's it. He doesn't help his teammates in any way possible. So yeah, not really a teammates friendly Esper, you know. That's why I always play around with buffs and debuffs, because for Espers that doesn't help his teammate at all, like someone like Lewis, like here, he doesn't help his teammate at all and he only deals damage. Like that's what I call a selfish Esper. It's not someone that I want, because their lifetime is not gonna be long. Their usefulness gonna be overshadowed by all the new Esper. Because the only thing that they can do is just deal damage, and that's it. So if someone comes around that can deal more damage than him, then he he becomes basically useless, you know. That's why Esper that can help his teammates are more valuable than Esper that can only deal damage. Elliot is sneeze. How are you, bro? Hi, Mapira. Welcome to the stream. I'm quite okay. I'm fine. I feel like Clara needs R2 or at least very high speed. Most of my PvE teams doesn't use Clara. Not really. Like R2. What does Clara R2 do? Immunity extended to 3 turns. Yeah. This helps a lot. But even before this thing come out, like Clara has been really useful with just 1 turn immunity, you know. But this just makes her stronger, you know. Even the point is that before this thing even happening, she is already like the best healer Esper out there, you know. So yeah. What do you think about Donar RC? I'm planning to build one. Donar RC is really strong, but the thing is that you need to have a perfect relic or equipment. Nowadays they call it equipment. You need a perfect equipment to be able to use him. Otherwise, he is really hard to use. Like how to say? You need all of your Espers to play around with Donar. Like it needs to center around Donar to be able to make use of him. Otherwise, he will just be another tanky Esper that everybody just gonna ignore, you know, just a sideline Esper. So there are ways. Like his problem is that if you build him really tanky, people can just ignore him, and he is basically useless because he doesn't help his teammate at all, you know. So if it's the same problem as Everett. Like Everett, that's why I don't like Everett, because Everett, if you ignore Everett, he doesn't do anything to his teammates except for reducing the teammates' damage taken, and that's it. So you can just ignore him for the whole duration of the battle, and he won't do anything to you. The same thing happened to Donar if you make him tanky. But if you make Donar deals insane amount of damage, like if you build Donar as a DPS, he will be really squeezy because we have a lot of Esper that can bypass defense right nowadays, you know. So if you build him as a DPS, you can kill Donar very easily. So he needs his teammates to help him to make use of him. But the thing is that if you compare to having a Gaius and have your teammates support your Gaius compared to having a Donar and have your whole teammates support a Donar, you better off just go with a Gaius, you know. Because Donar, no matter how much damage you give to him, he won't deal as much damage as an actual DPS Esper. That's the thing. But he will be extremely troublesome if you can build him and your teammates revolving around him, you know. So basically his usage is very niche. Like you can only put him in a speed tank situation, in speed tank lineup, which is like basically a tank lineup, but you give them a very fast speed. So that kind of lineup is very rare to find in these days. Okay, so let's go back to this again. Let's go.
Them are point war related, and you deserve a little more love from it. Oh, but wait, some of you have been playing since the very beginning of the game, isn't it? So definitely no rewards for you.
What? Blink and you're dead. Highest speed on a single Esper. Oh, let's see.
I'm pretty sure just like me, you guys have been outsped in PvPs countless times during the past year. You've definitely been wondering at some point who's the Flash Gordon of Dislyte.
Yeah, the thing is that if you want to have the fastest speed, you need to have plus 254 speed. That's the fastest you can get in Dislyte. I've already made a Dislyte calculator. So if you guys if you guys want to know about the calculator, I'm gonna give you the link. And oh yeah, I'm just gonna type it here. So let's see. Wait. I also forgot the link. Where is it? This one. It's like pvcoffeebit.com. Yeah, I have a relic calculator here. So the fastest speed that you can get in the game is this. What is it? What is UNAS?
Don't worry, I got your back.
What is UNAS? There it is. That's UNAS. And do I have UNAS Ascension? Yes, I have UNAS Ascension. So speed 10 and UNAS base speed is 106 plus 10. So UNAS is the fastest esper that you can get. And you do want to have a wind blade with speed here. And yeah, the rest of the stats doesn't matter. Like you can just give it any other stats, but you can upgrade your relic to plus 15 and you give your speed to plus 5 if you get really lucky, and then you can use a booster which can add another 5. So per equipment you have 29 speed, and you can copy this to all the other relic here equipment, and the main stats doesn't matter, but in here I also the type of the equipment doesn't matter as long as they have the speed here. So that's the fastest speed that you can get in the game. Yeah, this is the fastest speed that you can get in the game, which is this number. Wait, that's wrong. Really? I think there is something wrong in here. I remember it's 254, but why is it 210? Plus 210. Oh yeah, the boot's main attribute. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, that's it. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, that's why I noticed something is wrong. There should be something wrong here. Okay, so that's the highest one. Let's see. There it is, 255.5. That's the fastest speed you can get in this game. So I do want to know, like, if any of the player right now have ever reached this number. Let's see.
Right, so now let's go take a look. It's Energy, whose Gabriel has 304.
Okay, 346 speed. So let's change this to Gabriel. Where is Gabriel? Okay, Gabriel, yes. So here's Gabriel, 106 with 10 speed. Also the same as UNAS. That's why Gabriel is the strongest support esper in this game. Like, if I always give my speed, my highest speed relic equipment to Gabriel because of this. Like in PvP case, every time you give your Gabriel your highest speed relic, you will be 4 speed higher than the enemy Dahlia. So if he has, how many is this? 346. So this is 346, which is 240. So I need to remove this until we get 240.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Oh my god. Yeah. So basically, he got every relic at +5 except for 1 +3. So he either have 1 +3 or 2 +4. And he got to that 346. Oh my god, how lucky is this guy? What the hell? 4 relics at +5 speed and 2 relics at +4 speed with let's see, if I reduce this to not 5, probably 3, and then this one 3. Yeah, and then this one 4. This one reduce 4. Yeah, if I split the number evenly to all the equipment, he will have all equipment at booster +4 except for one, booster +3, and then all the other relics will be at 4 equipment at +5 speed, and then 2 equipment at +4 speed. Insane luck. This is insane luck. What the hell? There's a new code, Tiki Best Boy. Oh really? Oh wait. Let me add it. Tiki Best Boy. Where is it? Tiki Best Boy. Tiki Best Boy. What is it? Service. Give code. Tiki Best Boy. Really? Oh, there it is. It's actually true. Wow. 200 Nexus Crystal. That's alright. That's good. Yep. So let's go back to this one. Okay, so let's continue with this.
46 speed with fully equipped with relics. I'm pretty sure I won't encounter him in point war considering his possible level.
Last man standing. Highest HP on a single Esper.
Have you been annoyed by an opponent whose Esper just wouldn't die? Then let's add some salt to your wound. You'll be unpleased to know that Bao Yifan.
Oh my god, Jin Yu Yao 90,000 HP. Okay, let's put this in a calculator. Let's see. Jin Yu Yao. Where is Jin Yu Yao? There it is. So Jin Yu Yao have a base HP of 16,000. So if I want to go to 90,000, where is my calculator? Let's see, my calculator. So if I reduce this 90,000, 9826 minus 16,680. Okay. So how much is this? Okay, I need the bonus to be 74,000. So I'm gonna need to put HP bonus on this one. So let's see. Let's go for this, and this one is probably gonna go with HP bonus. Yeah. So let's just copy that HP bonus. This one also HP bonus. And copy, and then this one is groove, yes, and this one is probably the HP bonus. Okay, and copy this. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Oh, he still haven't reached the highest. So let me see. Where should I add this? Window capture. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So currently, if he has everything with a full HP bonus, then he will be at 79,749. But he is currently at 74,146. So he is missing an extra 5,000 HP to reach that maximum HP on his Jin Yu Yao. This is insane. That is insane. Okay, so let's continue.
And once owned the Esper with the highest number of HP, Jin Yu Yao with no less than 90k HP. That would make a perfect punching bag.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect punching bag for my Intisar. You know, that's why I keep mentioning when Intisar first came out, C is my #1 priority, top #1 priority for my Esper pool. I need my Intisar to be Resonance 6 because of that reason. For that Jin Yu Yao, the only thing that can kill her Is it Disar?
Try to be more convincing, Tom.
Most number of cube pulled.
Can't end this part without the most important achievement. We're gonna show you who pulled the most number of Qs of all
Oh
time.
my god, that's the saddest
Congratulations
achievement.
to 一武剑气动四方, who pulled a total number of 725 Qs, making him or her the official leader of the Q cult. For anyone who wants to
God.
claim the title, the gacha machine is waiting for you.
Brainwash most watched trailers.
Markiplier and Abigail make it to the top 5.
Wait, most watched trailers? Ah, okay, that's the show begins ready to make Markiplier collab, meet the badass gods, Abigail story trailer. The show begins is the initial Dislyte launch video, right? Yeah, I think so. Like this thing also is kind of biased. Like definitely the video that you put up the longest will most likely gonna have the most views.
Although they joined the game much later than the other three released during last May. Our content team has been highly motivated by your applause in the comment section, and will keep moving forward to tell you more about Grandis with
Oh
by your
yeah,
applause other three.
I just noticed. The reason Abigail's story trailer is here, like have the most view, is most likely because Abigail is the first trailer that has a 3D. You know, the first time they changed the trailer into a 3D is when Abigail's story trailer came out. So that's probably what hyped many players to start join and play Dislyte, and everybody just keeps sharing the video, because that was the moment when we were like, you know, excited about this movie-like trailer.
Released during last May. Our content team has been highly motivated by your applause in the comment section, and will keep moving forward to tell you more about Grandis with amazing visuals and more refined storytelling techniques.
Yeah, I love the story. I love Dislyte story, and that's what keeps me playing Dislyte. The story. I also want to share you. Maybe someday I'm gonna share you the stories of all the espers in my channel. Hit right, most played songs.
Xrd Studio keeps on releasing bangers, and those haven't been unnoticed. Currently in our top 5, apart from
Refuge, The Sky, Soulmate. No! Where is Sweet Emily? Why? Why is Sweet Emily not the most played songs? I need to burn Dislyte. I need to burn this channel, you know. Like Sweet Emily is
the two first
no doubt the
albums
best
which have
song
been
that
released
they
around launch,
made.
your most favorite song was Soulmate feat. Ahmed.
Most challenge tracks in DJ contest.
Finally, an interesting data, the most challenge track in DJ contest
I always play the Mona one.
is Hologram Moon. The song
Yes!
dedicated
That's Mona's track.
Is that track way too easy, or do people just love a rhythm?
No, nobody loves the rhythm. It's just too easy. Like if you want to clear this track very fast, you do the Mona one.
Of this bit? We'll never know.
Over the past year, the Dislyte TV program has brought more than 10,000 pieces of Dislyte-related video content to the community, with these works primarily distributed on YouTube and TikTok, generating a staggering 43.12 million views in total. On behalf of Dislyte, I want to express my deepest appreciation to all video content creators and the audiences who have supported them along the way. Daddy F2P, Soxa, Jewelry, That Was Stressful, and countless other creators who have contributed their talents to this endeavor, this message is for you. Last but not least, I want to extend a special thank you to Cobrogue, who has composed 3 songs centered around espers. Please go to his page and have a listen.
You like with Dislyte celebration contest, fan art contest. Okay.
Collab with DeviantArt, Dislyte with Dislyte celebration contest is our very first fan art event. We received more than 1,000 submissions for our players.
Oh my god, look at that Jinjuya. Wow. It's
and
nice.
a lot of
And
incredible
this one also. Wow, the art here is really great. I love to use this tool as my wallpaper if I can get my hands on it.
Fan art, and our fantastic fan art journey all begins here. We've received more than 5,800 entries from all our players and all kinds of community events.
Valentine's Day fan art. Okay.
Starting last September, we reposted more than 315 fan art and 25 cosplay content on our official Instagram. The most welcome one is the winner's artwork sharing.
Wow. Yeah, all the fan arts are really good.
Valentine's Day fan art contest. More than 8,300 followers liked our post.
It's art masterpiece.
Inspired by world-famous art masterpieces, there's so much incredible fan art created by our community artists. Clara with a pearl earring, Starry Miracle, portrait of martial drone, Ophelia with butterfly, Yingchuan crossing the mountain, son of House Ramses.
Oh my god. All these things reminds me of my days back in my design study, you know, in my college. So in my college days, I went to a art. What is the word, like art and design? Yeah, basically I learned about art in my college days, and I learned about all these famous pieces. So the way they make this thing is like, this is really good. Like if you are an artist, then you will appreciate all these things more than the previous fan art, because the previous fan art are really great. They look really great, but this one is that they make it based on the art that a famous artist have made in the past, that changed the way people think. Basically the one that goes into the museum, all these pictures went into the museum and they changed and they how to say, and they take it and they and then put Dislyte experts in here. So I can understand like why they put it here, because like it's more into like appreciation and in how people don't understand when someone goes into the museum and look at paintings and they notice something that we normal people don't never gonna notice. It's something that artists have in common. You know, they appreciate the history of art, and that's basically all the pieces that we saw just now. Yeah.
Featured on our official channel like website,
No,
social,
fix it,
and game.
says. I only know Starry Night from Van Gogh. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the Starry Night from Van Gogh is really famous. That thing, even though like it looks like a weird drawing, you know, like a weird painting, like it's a sky with like a wavy kind of star and a wavy kind of moon, you know. Like people will think that, you know, my niece can also draw that, probably like that, and people can say that, oh, I can you know, copy that thing and try to paint like that. But it's not about making the painting. It's more about, like, you know, appreciating how Van Gogh can come up with that kind of idea. You know, the idea behind the painting itself is the thing that we artists appreciate, and that's what people never realize. Why all artists went to the museum to see those kind of paintings.
Program. We've held 21 creative art missions so far. For example, fashion magazine
Oh
covers.
my god, Cecilia one is really good.
Aspers birthdays, Aspers with real-life jobs, new Aspers, and Dislyte art versus artist. You can get the latest Aspers references for fan art creation from the program and Nexus crystals for participating. We really appreciate the amazing work created by our community members. Right now, we have 248 content creators and 150 video creators in our Dislyte TV program. Thank you for being part of Dislyte.
Oh my god, that was something just now. Ooh, that's the cake. Oh, is this the cake that they make based on the cake fan art? Last time they made an event for the cake fan art, and is this did they actually make the cake into reality? Wow.
Hey, but when can we go home? No. When can we have some kind of break?
Maybe when I replace this thingy with red diamond. What are you doing? The cameraman is here. Let's move.
Oh my god, I forgot, it's today. Action.
What about this beauty?
Yeah, so yeah, let's go back to Dislyte. So that's it, that's the thingy. But now I have a lot of, homework to do. Oh my god, I haven't do any of my Dislyte thingy. So let's just blitz our way through today's homework, and let's keep talking about the lion. Let's see. Wait, a wish sticker, victory for defenders. Okay. Oh yeah, I was talking about Changchi in this one. Okay, so basically I have Changchi and Ashley here, so I'm gonna talk about those two while I'm doing my dailies here. So I know, like I want to have a my Changchi at Resonance too, because he is one of the most OP esper in this game, and the thing is that if I do that, then I'm gonna use all of my resources, like basically because I'm currently asking for Changchi's puzzle pieces in the club. Once I reach 50 for that, then I grab another one in that echo. Then I will have my Changchi at Resonance too, and that basically guarantees me into climbing my PvP ladder. But the thing is that because the lion gonna come out, so I do want to have my Ashley ready to be paired with the lion. So it's kind of a dilemma for me, like whether I want to have my Ashley first, or do I want to have my Changchi first, But the thing is that I can always grab my Changchi from the wish list, I guess. Yeah. But I will probably not gonna have a chance to get my Ashley. So I don't know, like what do you guys think? Like which one should I pull first, like Changchi or Ashley? In this case. And we are good to go. We only need this one. And then we have cube. Wow, none of you type anything. Oh my god. So is it me or nobody is watching my stream right now? So I'm just gonna talk to myself then. So basically I also have some espers that I want. Like currently my Oli is at Resonance 1. So I do want to have my Oli at Resonance 2, because that 2 turns invincibility is really useful, especially if I want to pair him up with Changchi. I need that 2 turns invincibility. So aside from Changchi at Resonance 2, I also need Oli at Resonance 2 to make to make my Changchi works. And also I need to pull for Abigail. I also haven't have my Abigail yet. So I also need my Abigail to maximize my Changchi. So in a sense, I still need a lot of espers to make my Changchi works. So that's why I'm thinking, because of the lion coming out and because I just saw his skill set, it's really good pairing up with Ashley. So I'm thinking like, should I pull for Ashley first for now? Like just to make use of my lion, and then gonna pause my Changchi for now. That is also an option. But the one that is for sure is that I will definitely gonna pull the Simmer record now first, because Swanpin gonna be gone in the next update. She will get replaced by Cecilia, and I rather have Swanpin than Cecilia. So I do want to pull all of my Simmer record first for now before Cecilia come up, just to have a chance on getting my Swanpin. And if I'm lucky, I might be able to also get Raven. I don't know, like that's all depends on my luck. And we died just now, so I need to change something in here, which is probably Farming. Where is my Farming? Yeah, there it is, Farming.
Follow me to victory.
I have XP, but I don't think I can use her in PvP yet. Oh, you're so lucky. Oh my god. It's like all the people that I know watching my stream, like most of them already have Swanpin. Why? Why is it so easy to get Swanpin? What the hell? But yeah, Swanpin is not as easy as Nua in PvP. And that's why I talked to my friend once about Nua and Swanpin, which one is more OP. And I will say it's a different case. In Nua's case, like she is so straightforward that she is really easy to use, that you will never get wrong with her. It's basically just the same as how you use a Gaius compared to Embla. Embla have more damage than Gaius, but you have a lot of requirement in order to use Embla, and she needs a really good timing. Like you basically need your Embla to move first, and then your multi-hitters to move next to explode the corrupted seed, and then blah 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 and everything, all those requirements, and basically stopping the enemy from cleansing, etc etc. While your Gaius can just go to God mode and obliterate everything. It's basically the same logic with Nua and Swanpin. So in Nua's case, she can just move anytime and she will just stop the entire enemy team from doing anything to you. But for Swanpin case, she needs to move at certain order. She needs to be the first one to move first, give your DPS that horse and that cannon buff, and after that your DPS should move straight away after the cannon buff, because she will pull your AP and your DPS will move straight away after that. So you need to have all of your other Esper to move before your Swanpin to give the I don't know, like a speed buff, attack buff, critical rate up buff, or etc etc, all those buffs before your Swanpin moves. So the timing is really important for Swanpin. So she is not as easy to use as Nua. That's why in PvP situation, like Nua is much more versatile because something that you need to time cannot be used if you are an AI, in a sense that you cannot use your Swan Pin in a defensive formation compared to Nua. So Nua have much more usage because AI can use your Nua as good as you yourself using your Nua. While Swan Pin, if you leave it to your AI, you need your relic to have a certain speed and a certain order within your lineup so that the AI don't mess up. And even with that, you will never know what your AI gonna do most of the time. Luck issues. My god, I don't have any luck. That's the thing about me, you know, like every time I play gacha games, I will never have something that I want. It's the same thing as my Summoner's War, you know, the game that I currently play together with Dislyte right now. Like in my Summoner's War, I always need to pull until PT to get the monster that I want. Similar to this one. Like when I put my Intisar to Resonance 6, I used up 700 plus, like 800 record, golden record, like 800 golden record to get my Intisar to Resonance 6. You know, that means I only ever get Intisar only at PT. You know, that's how unlucky I am whenever I play games. So that's why I can analyze the game. I can know which one is OP, which one is not, but I myself cannot prove it to you because I don't have the Esper. I don't have the luck to get that Esper, the one that I know which is OP and at what point will they be OP. You know, like for example, like Yun Chuan Resonance 6 is OP in PvE because he can block any damage, you know, like 100% damage reduction if he is lucky enough. And that means that in Sentinel Hunt, you can block a meteor coming to your Yun Chuan if you are lucky at Resonance 6. So that skill is really strong, really OP. But I don't even have Yun Chuan, you know. So I can only tell you that much, and you are going to be the one who prove it to me, whether my theory is correct or not, you know. And that's why I always call myself a theory crafter, and that's basically how every theory crafter is made. You know, it's from the age of World of Warcraft. You know, like what we do is that we took the patch notes, all the text, all the information, and then we generate theory. We think about what's gonna happen, every kind of possibilities, and how it compares to the other experts in the game, in other environment, compared to other games, and what's the future gonna be based on that prediction. And we can guess of how much this thing gonna affect the game. You know, that's the theory crafter. SP is quite helping me a lot in Dislyte Lands though. I'm currently building her as semi-defense. Oh, the Ace of WoW. Yeah, the Ace of WoW. I played that. Like not many people know about that because a lot of players that play Dislyte, they come from a mobile gamers. You know, they call themselves gamers, but they only play mobile games. So they don't know anything about, you know, MMORPG, the real MMORPG, the one that you need to analyze everything. Like, you know, that's World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy is probably the only game that when something came up, like a new raid comes out, you need to watch a half an hour video guide before you can attempt to clear that boss. That's how complex their mechanism is, you know, and not to mention their skill set. Like every single class, every single character have a really complex mechanism into their skill sets. So you need to learn everything, you need to combine everything, and you will know like what works and what not. And that basically became my foundation into, you know, knowing all these things in the game. Also my experience playing a lot of games, because I'm not picky about my games. Like you know, that's what you call a real gamer. Like any game you throw at me, I will play them. Not will, like I nowadays I don't have the time to play every single game, so I choose my game based on the time, not based on my preference. You know, so if the game is taking too much of my time, then I'm not gonna play it. But if the game is, you know, like easy enough for me to you know, squeeze into my timeline, then I will gladly play them. You know. So I play every single game. Like my genre is so broad. Like I play fighting games, I play racing game, I play horror games, I play survival games, I play RPG, I play strategy, I play puzzle, I play tactics, I play I play board games. I even play board games, you know. I love playing board games and gambling, you know. Every single game. It's not always gonna be electronics or you know, PC or mobile or console games. Board games, and then you know, sports games also considered a game. Gambling is also a game. Drinking is also a game. Every kind of games, I love playing them. That's why I'm a gamer. It's basically kind of like a challenge for me, you know. Like gaming is kind of like a challenge. Mostly play raw, not like nowadays tabletop RPG. Yes, tabletop RPG is good, but the thing is that most of them takes a long time. Like, you know, like aside from really fast tabletop, like something like Saboteur or like Sushi Go, you know, the rest takes a long time. You know, like RPG tabletop takes a longer time than this kind of mobile games. So yeah, I love them, but I no longer have the time to play them. Astralis and APEP with helper. Let's go. Let's do that. APEP with helper. Where is APEP with helper? Whom should I take? Is there any Embla here? Oh, there it is. There it is. So I'm gonna change this one to Embla. I guess I'll put this here. Okay. Oh no, the Embla doesn't have relic. What the hell? Yeah, let's leave. But did I clean the mission that way? No. I need to defeat APEP with that. The Embla doesn't have any relic. What the hell? Or maybe I can try Swan Bin. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that. And what are the names? What are the other tabletop RPG? Like Catan. I love to play Catan, but it takes a long time, you know. So what else? Munchkin, the train thingy, and then the detective thingy also. Yeah, but none of my friends play tabletop games, so I don't have any friend to play board games. So it was back when I was in university. I have a friend who played tabletop games, but now they are too far away for me to play board games again. So yeah, roguelike is also good. Like the last roguelike games that I played is the Cult of the Lamb. If you check in my channel, you can see my Cult of the Lamb game. You know, you like to know me better. You also check my playlist. You know, I put every single game that I play when I stream in my playlist, so you can just go rather than going to my video list, just go to my playlist in my YouTube channel. I separate them based on the game's title, and because I play them with you know, in a different order every time. I always like to mix things up instead of, like, you know, playing one single game until it finishes and then go to the next game. So the timeline is kind of like messy if you go to my video list. So you need to go to my playlist and just pick the title that you want to watch and just start from the first episode. No. Wait, I just realized I don't have any DPS in here. What the hell? This is gonna take a long time. So yeah, let's talk about a lot of other things. What else? You know, I do want to talk about something that grind my gears. Like, you know, there are some players that you know, probably say that, you know, how can I know which one is good and which one is not if I never have a chance to try them, like if I never try it myself. But the thing is that you can already guess from the text itself, like how they gonna perform. It's basically the same logic as you know, if I throw a rock at your head, will you feel pain? Like if you say that, you know, I wouldn't know if I never tried. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a rock at your head and you will know that it will hurt. So there are some things that you know the outcome already before you even try doing it, you know, in life. That's the same logic in here, you know. I don't need to try it myself to throw a rock at your head to know that you will feel pain from my rock. You know, if you tell me that I need to try it before I know how it come out, then you're basically stupid or something, you know. So yeah, from the text itself, you will know how everything gonna the end result of everything based on the text, and you try it to confirm it. You know, that's why theory exists. That's how a scientist works. Like a scientist, when they are faced with a new disease, like they will come out with a hypothesis first. Like they will, based on the previous experience and all things, blah blah blah, considering blah 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 and everything. Like they think that this medicine gonna work the best and how to make the medicine and everything, but they haven't tried. You know, they haven't tried. It's all in theory and hypothesis. But that is the best guess that they come up with all the information that they currently have. You know, and you do it. You went into practice to prove your theory. So you are not just blindly doing your practice, like you're just not blindly doing something without a theory to back up your test. You know, that's how a scientist works. Okay, for the mission, maybe you can just do AFF one with support. Fast clear. Yeah, exactly. This is taking too long. I'm just gonna cancel this. Yeah. Let's go. What is it? Step 1. Let's go. Let's see. Let's just go with that. Bro, they gotta nerf the anomaly event. That boss hits just too hard. Yeah, they know that and they want you to feel that, you know. That's the thing about game developer. So you need to take into account like this. If you are a game developer, think about it. You need time to make content. So let's say I'm making my game. So currently I have an idea in mind, like probably let's talk about like shared mother. Let's talk about shared mother. If I haven't made the shared mother, then I have an idea of making a shared mother, and then I will do it now. And then I will probably finish in 2 months time to finish that shared mother. So in the meantime, I need you to do something. You know, I need to throw a content that you can do while waiting for me to finish my shade mother content. So how to do that? A game developer will throw an impossible stage for you to try to clear. And that's how World of Warcraft managed to keep players interested in their raid content. Because they made the raid extremely hard. Like the new content is almost impossible for half of the player base, and only the top 10% or 20% of the player base can clear the content, like the high-end content when they first come out, or until they are ready for the next content to launch. And then when the next content almost come out, like let's say I'm already like 80% finished with my shared mother content, then I will nerf the current content so everybody will be able to enjoy the current content before I replace it with the new content. That's how game developer works, you know. So currently they are distracting us with the Wither boss. They are currently distracting us with this thing. You know, this is basically an impossible task that you will bang your head for until they come up with a new content for us to enjoy. So in a sense, once we come up with like you know, once all these 3 phases come out, they will probably nerf this boss down so that we can clear everything, and then they will come up with the shade mother. Up to 100 was alright, but from 105, man, it's just too much. Oh yeah, this one, yeah, the tower. What you mean is the tower. Wither Messenger. I'm stuck at the 60. Oh my god, you're so good. You can go to up to 100. You know, I'm stuck at 60. Although in my defense, like I haven't tried, you know, changing my expert lineup. So I just go with auto all the time, like because like kind of like right now, you know. I'm struggling to even finish my daily missions. Hostile is equipment. Okay, this one. Hostile is this, right? Yeah. I'm struggling with just finishing my daily homework, that I don't even have time to try out a different lineup combination in the Wither challenge. So yeah. I'm just gonna wait until they nerf the thing and just do it later. Okay, so let's blitz. I mean, we do not normally. Yeah. I just realized the floor. I feel like if you do that, it's a bad strategy because it's basically like releasing unfinished game or unoptimized game. No, it's not unfinished game, you know, because the game is finished. It doesn't have any bugs. It works exactly how you would expect it to be, but you need a higher, like above average equipment, like above average abilities or experts to be able to clear the content, you know. Otherwise, if let's say like you can already, like let's you know, saying what if, you know, Like, what if you already be able to clear this Wither Messenger up until 150th floor, while this Chimera still at the first phase? You know, you will have nothing else to do. Like, every day is gonna be a chore for you to just finishing like this daily mission. Like, you will have nothing to do every day, just basically looking at your phone and just doing these dailies, and then close your phone, and that's it. You know, because you have nothing else to do, because the content is already finished, everything is already finished. You are basically waiting for the next content to come out, and that is what a game developer don't want you to feel. Because if you only come in, log in to basically grab your daily rewards, then there is a high chance that you will use your other free time to try out different games. And when you are hooked on a different game, there's a high possibility that you will leave playing your Dislyte for that newer game. You know, so that's what a game developer don't want you to happen to you. And that's why a lot of mobile games are designed for you to spend a lot of time every single day just grinding things, you know. And that's how this stamina thingy happened, you know, this stamina system. This stamina thingy is a mobile game thingy because you are required to online every single day, otherwise you are wasting your stamina. So you are required to stare at your phone at this game every single day, so you don't run to other different games because you have your free times and you are not using it to play this game, you know. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's how game developer thinks. You know, and it's okay. Like, if they make the stage really hard and people are banging their heads, like, it's okay because it doesn't make them want to quit the game. It's more into, like, you know, it's a challenge for you to overcome. If you have friends, you will share information. It will become a content for a content creator to help other players to progress through this. And that basically helps other people, you know, like content creator can make a content to help you on how to clear the stage, and then you also have something to aim for. You also feel like this feeling of achievement, of satisfaction when you finally able to overcome that obstacles and that challenge, you know. It's gonna be a really boring game if you don't feel any challenge from the game, and you can basically just face roll through every single content without any difficulty at all. You know, that's what makes player bored playing games. Games is supposed to be challenging while at the same time fun to do, you know. So the fun part is the sharing information part. And then the challenging part is still okay, in my opinion. Like, it's not something that is impossible. Like, probably the top whale players, like the top 10 players in Dislyte, already clear up until the 150th floor, and it's a good spread in numbers, you know. I didn't even care about that E++, just get the X and Shimmer record. I always like play 3-4 gacha games. For me, it's just unreasonably too hard if I compare to other gacha games. Now that's the thing, like your other gacha games, you play your Dislyte, and you most likely gonna leave your other gacha games for another gacha games, because it's already becoming like, you know, a monotone thingy. In other gacha games, you only log in to do your dailies and then pull your espers that you want, and once you have every single thing pulled, then you're gonna get bored and change into another gacha games. If I clear to somehow 150 is free R6 selling, Is it? Like, do you get R6 Sally for 150? Like, what's the reward in there? What's the reward in there? No, I cannot see. Yeah, flow with 3 legendary Esper rifles from the box. So you're gonna use this for Sally, is it? Oh. So anyway, how to compare this? Like, do you know that kind of like idle games? Why you don't play idle games? Because you have nothing to do. Like, you only online let your monster do their things, and that's it. It's basically the same if Dislyte doesn't have any challenge to it. You know, you just online, basically roll your face through the content and have nothing else to do, and you're gonna use your other free time to play other games. It's also kind of like a benchmark for a game developer, you know. Like, once you play other games, that means that they are failed to take a customer retention into their game. So you do want your customer to just stick with your one single game to play every single day. And how to make the game interesting is to give out a lot of content, like a different content every time you update. Like, a fast update, new content is what makes people stay. And while waiting for the new content to come out, you need something to do. Otherwise, when the content come out, and if you already finish the content within one day, the rest of the whole month, like the other 29 days, you are doing nothing. Gotta sleep, bro. Early day tomorrow morning. Good night. Wait, what time is it now? Oh my god, it's already this time. What the hell? Oh my god, I talked for too long. Yeah, I also need to end this stream. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for coming, Super Sanak. Yeah, good night. Good night. Well, to me, games like Art Nights gave many opportunities to challenge oneself while being busy. But it's still challenging, you know. The challenge part is there. And also, like, Art Night is not a good game compared to this one because it's not challenging enough, in my opinion. I don't like playing games that is too easy. Like, what's the purpose of me playing games if I can just, you know, turn off my brain and just clear everything without using my brain? Like, you can ask yourself, like, if you are comparing your Art Night with Dislyte, and you need to choose only one game to play and quit the other one, like, which one will you choose? Are you gonna quit Dislyte and play Art Nights, or are you gonna quit Art Night and play Dislyte? And that will basically explain your tendency into playing games. Like, are you the type of person who likes playing games because it just fills your free time, or are you playing games for the challenge and for the content? You know, there are different types of people. Like, their purpose of playing games is different. Like, games like my parents. Like, my parents also play games, but they play games. They play a different games. Like, my mom play a farming simulator game. You know, like those kind of like Harvest Moon kind of game, but on mobile. You know, it's relaxing for her, and she likes to watch her crops grow. Basically, have no challenge at all. And every time I play that kind of games, I just went to sleep. Like, I feel very sleepy watching my crops grow. And my dad, he plays a Tetris kind of game, like you know, like puzzle bubble, kind of like a Candy Crush game, you know, the one that requires you to think, but at least you can like turn on and off anytime, anytime you want, and it doesn't really use up much of your brain. You know, it doesn't make you tired when you play that kind of game. So there are different purpose of playing games. But the things that they have in common is that they want you to play only their games as much as possible, you know, so that one thing that the customer retention is the most important thing for them. So whether they approach it with a lot of freebies like the farm simulator, like the Harvest Moon, or they approach it through challenge and bosses like Dislyte, or they approach it through gratification, satisfaction like the Candy Crush game. You know, basically reward you for doing nothing. Of course, with Dislyte, I feel like Dislyte is too restrictive. In Arknights, there's challenge mode every 3 months, and it's not mandatory to play highest difficulty. Yeah, so you're the type who doesn't need, who doesn't look for, aim for challenge then. Because it's not mandatory. So what else? What else? I haven't cleared. This one. This one already ended. I mean, I can aim for challenge if the reward is good. Yeah, basically the same here. Like, I don't push myself to clear the Wither Messenger. It's the same basically, you know. Like, this is a challenge for me, and I don't aim to clear it because I currently don't really need the reward. You know, the reward is really good. But if I don't have the time to clear it, then it's not mandatory for me either, you know. So the only thing that is mandatory for me is basically just this thing actually, this one. If I ever have like no time at all to play Dislyte, the only thing that I will do is just this. This is the mandatory thing for me. The rest is just bonus. You know? Or if I have time and I wanted to, yeah, exactly. That's why. So in Dislyte, it's just a matter of perspective, you know, like how you look at it. Like you are currently feeling that you need to clear every single content because up until now, Dislyte have been too easy to clear every single content. So right now they are increasing the difficulty, and you feel like, you know, I can no longer clear every single content with my current ability, you know, and that's what makes you feel like, you know, this is too hard for right now. But for me, from the start, I don't expect much from Dislyte. So if I cannot clear every single content, then for me it's okay. You know, basically the same as your mentality going for Arknights. You know, so it's just you need to probably look into your mentality playing this game. Like right now, like you see here, my Immortal Fire, I failed to get this one, and it's okay, you know, like because I don't have much time to play anymore, so I only take what is important for me, which is the Wind and the Inferno, and I just skip the flow. And also like these trials, you know, I didn't get the Simmer record, and I feel fine, you know, because I already have the mentality of playing games for the fun. I don't stress myself out with the games. Like as long as I'm happy playing the game, then everything is fine. Like I don't need to have every single thing available for me. Ooh, max level, nice. Yeah, I keep increasing this, but I haven't ever tried the challenge here again. So I need probably someday I need to spend some day to try and hit this again. And if I don't clear it, then it's okay. I'm just gonna skip the content. You know. So yeah, I guess that's all the time I have. Oh my god, it's already this time. Oh my god, I speak for too long. I haven't. My friends are waiting in Summoner's War. So yeah, thanks for accompanying me tonight. We share a lot of things. Yeah, hopefully you guys know me better, and I also know you guys better. So I can share a lot of things, like. I have a lot of experience playing a lot of games, so that's probably what makes me able to, like compare a lot of games and to have different expectations for different kind of games and different kind of game developers. So that's why I feel like Dislyte is the most free-to-play friendly game that I have encountered in all many games that I have played all this time, including the Ark Knights. And this is one of the games where the free-to-play players can still compete with the pay-to-win players, because the legendary Esper in this game can still be countered by the rare Esper. So you don't necessarily need to have every single legendary Esper to be good into playing this game. You just need to be smart about your lineup and know which Esper counter which Esper. It's totally different from other games. Like you basically need every single legendary Esper in order to clear contents, and if you don't have that legendary Esper, that you cannot clear content. But this one, the developer always strive to give you so many options to clear things. So yeah, thanks for accompanying me, and have a good night. Bye bye.